For 30 years, we were told a specific story about the future. It was a story of a borderless world, a world where efficiency was king, and where a product could be designed in California, manufactured in Shenzhen, and delivered to your doorstep in London for the lowest possible price. We called it globalization. But look around. It's January 2026, and that dream didn't just fade, it was dismantled. President Trump famously called tariff the most beautiful word in the dictionary. While the world debated the aesthetics of that statement, the reality was already setting in. Today, we aren't just talking about trade policy. We are witnessing the birth of the tariff fortress. The gates aren't just closing, they are being reinforced with steel and legislation. Let's look at the numbers, because the numbers don't lie. As of this month, the weighted average tariff on U.S. imports has climbed to 15.8%. To find a historical parallel, you have to look past the Reagan era, past the trade wars of the 80s, all the way back to 1943. What does 15.8% actually mean for you? It means that the invisible hand of the market, that force that used to drive prices down through competition, is now wearing a very heavy, very visible glove of the state. For the average American household, this adds up to an extra $2,100 per year. It's a hidden tax at the grocery store, the car dealership, and the electronics aisle. In 2025, corporations tried to eat those costs to keep you buying. But in 2026, the buffers are gone. The inventory is dry. Now the cost is yours to carry. Now, consider the global fallout. Take a look at South Korea, a nation caught directly in the crossfire. For Korean automakers like Hyundai, the fortress is a nightmare. A 25% tariff wall means they either move their entire multi-billion-dollar supply chain to American soil overnight, or they lose the market. But then, look at the semiconductor giants. Companies like Samsung and SK Hynix are playing a different game because they hold the monopoly on high bandwidth memory, the brain fuel for the AI revolution. They have what we call pricing power. They can pass the tariff directly to the buyer because, frankly, the buyer has nowhere else to go. In 2026, the only way to survive a tariff wall is to be indispensable. Here is the great irony. After all these walls and all this talk of stolen wealth, the U.S. trade deficit actually grew by 23% last year. Why? Because you cannot tax your way out of a national savings problem. We are still consuming more than we produce. We are just paying 25% more to get those goods from a friend like Mexico instead of a rival like China. We have traded efficiency for identity. We are no longer asking, what is the best price? We are asking, is this country on our side? So where does this end? The Supreme Court is currently deciding the fate of the IEEPA, the law that gave the president the power to build these walls in the first place. If they strike it down, we could see a $1 billion refund. If they uphold it, the fortress becomes permanent. Efficiency is dead. The borderless world is a memory. We are living in the era of the fortress, and the rules are being rewritten in real time. The only question left is, which side of the wall are you on? I'm Yo Kyung Jin. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more information, email me at yokyungjin@gmail.com.